Welcome to TJK Network, everybody, with another home coverage game, but this time we do have it on video as the video feed is free. But we also have our radio feed as a backup in case, they don't want it on their video on the channel, so we will remove it, of course, if we are requested to. But anyways, we welcome you to today's matchup between the Pequannock Panthers and the West Essex Knights, of course, played at West Essex. The Panthers girls team, we only broadcasted one of their games, but they have currently won all four. They're 4-0 right now, and 3 out of their 4 wins are shutouts, showing that the Panthers have been playing very, very strong. Are they ready for the sportsmanship stuff? But anyways, let's get into our starting goalkeeper. Starting goalkeeper, number 0, Zoe Wisner, currently with a record of 4-0 with 1 shutout. Excuse me, 3 shutouts with a total of 18 saves. So those are your stats as the rules get reviewed. But we're going to be getting in our first half momentarily. And we are getting ready just momentarily. West Essex current record is 2-1-1. And they're going to try to not fall at 0.500. So my name is Ty Kasperzak, and I'll be reporting today's game. 40 minutes to each half, of course, as we get ready for our first half. Here we go with the Panthers getting on the field, getting ready for our kickoff. Panthers coached by Coach McBurney, who also coaches the baseball team, which has won the state championship last season. I was at that broadcast, and it was a great game. And here we go, getting ready for the kickoff. Star player on the Panthers, mainly number 22, Alexandra Ortega. And here we go at the kickoff. West Essex currently on it, but the Panthers get the possession, but West Essex brings it back out to center. West Essex connecting. And that ball goes out of bounds. And Zoe Wisner will bring it out. And out on the sideline, the ball will go out of bounds. Ball is brought back in. West Essex still putting on the pressure. And the ball goes out. Panthers with the ball. And the ball's brought back in, and it will go out of bounds again. And Panthers are able to partially bring that out, but it's off the head and off the head again. The Panthers get it out to center. At center, Panthers try to get on it, but it goes out. West Essex still trying to bring it in. They will. Zoe Wisner was able to pick up that ball. And she'll kick it out to center. Ortega falls over. Panthers with the possession. Van Letten taking the kick to bring it in. Currently goes out of bounds. And the defense of West Essex is able to get to center. And West Essex trying to connect to bring it in, and it's taken back by the Panthers. Pass intended for Ortega gets picked off, and West Essex connects with the ball again at center. Panthers trying to enter the zone. And that ball, I believe, went out the center again. West Essex trying to get onto it. They're able to keep it in, West Essex. From the side, they'll kick it, try to get it at front, but the whistle is blown. It will be the Panthers' ball. Panthers getting ready to kick. And they do. Off the head of one of the players. Currently on it was, I believe, West Essex, but they kicked it out of bounds. Ball's brought back in and goes up in the air. And that ball goes out of bounds again. Still Panthers ball. Thrown back in by Emily Ziegler. And brought back in by Van Letten. But that ball is given back to West Essex, and they'll try to connect. They're at center right now. Currently, Panthers trying to get that ball, and they do. And it's kicked back into West Essex's zone. And West Essex does grab that ball and brings it out to center. Zoe Wisner picks up that ball. And she'll kick it out to center. And the ball goes out of bounds again. Currently 30:50 left on the clock. And the ball's out at center. But the Knights keep possession of the ball, and they'll bring it back into the Panthers' zone. Panthers are able to steal that ball, nearly a breakaway. Addie Van Letten on it. And that ball's picked off and taken back by West Essex. Panthers able to get that ball at center. On the break. And it goes out of bounds again. And the ball's tossed back in. That person on the breakaway, I believe, was Alexandra Ortega. And the ball is brought back into play. And the goalkeeper of... Well, actually, no, that was the other ball that was getting taken out. And there's the kick for West Essex. Ball's kind of back at center. At center right now. And now brought back into the Panthers zone. Zoe Wisner grabs that ball and holds on. And the ball in the Panthers' offensive side. Panthers are able to... Never mind, they are not able to, as it will trickle just out of play. And now West Essex with the kick. West Essex was on it. At center. Panthers try to get onto it. At center still. Panthers still try to get something going. That ball's taken back by the Knights. And now out of bounds. And Panthers are able on the line to keep it in, and now they'll enter West Essex's zone. But West Essex gets that ball, and they'll bring it out to center. I believe that ball went out of bounds. It will be West Essex who will bring the ball back in. Panthers defense able to get that ball back out to center. And that whistle blows on that play. Ball is brought back into the game. West Essex on it. West Essex still on it. Panthers going to be able to kick this ball out. And they will. Ball out at center. West Essex though with the possession and bring it back in. And that ball goes out of bounds again. Have another one brought into the game. At center. Ball went out of bounds again, but it's tossed back in. Currently, Panthers bringing in the offensive zone. But the defense of West Sussex is able to get that ball and bring it back out to center. And they'll continue with the possession. The Knights trying to enter, but that ball is stolen by Van Letten. And the goalkeeper of West Sussex will pick up that ball. At center. Panthers get it out of their zone. Back at center and now enter in the West Essex zone, which is immediately brought back out to center by West Essex. Panthers are able to get back in though. Panthers with the pressure. It's brought out of bounds. It will be West Essex's ball. Panthers bring it back in the zone. And I believe it went out of bounds again. Panthers kick it a little too far on the free kick. West Essex kicks it out to center. West Essex rushing in, but it's picked off by the Panthers. Panthers kick it, but there's no one to pass to. Out center. And ball entering the Panthers zone, it goes out of bounds. Ball currently at center now. West Essex maintaining the possession. And they will try to bring that in the Panthers' territory. West Essex still with the pressure at center. And Panthers try to get out of center, but one of the Panthers players falls. Panthers get it out to center. And they bring it in. Panthers on the break. But they're unable to catch up to the ball, and West Essex's defense is able to hold on. $17:25 remaining. Panthers defense tries to get it out. And at center now. Panthers on the rush to bring it in. to West Essex's zone. And West Essex kicks that nearly out of bounds, and so it was right by the line, and now it goes out of bounds. And it's back in, and the ball's at center. Ball keeps going back to center. And at the sideline with West Essex on it still. Panthers trying to get it out. And West Essex still maintains the possession of the ball, but they will retreat back a bit and go out to center. Shayla Osmanke able to get that ball back. And Panthers will bring the ball back in. Battle for the ball still. Panthers maintain possession on it. But unfortunately, goes past the line and out of play. One of the Panthers players falls over on the sideline. Ball currently in the Panthers' offensive territory. Panthers try to connect, try to find some spot to score. We have a whistle blown. And it looks like it'll be West Essex's ball. But then it's brought out of play again. Panthers ball now. And currently, Caitlin Ziegler brings it out of play. Panthers trying to connect. Panthers on it. And I don't know if that was a shot, but it was wide of the net and went out of bounds. Goalkeeper brings it out. It's on it. And I hear a whistle, and the ball is brought back for possession for West Essex. Here's the free kick. At center right now. Panthers are able to bring it partially in to West Essex zone. And then they kick it out slightly in the Panthers zone. Ball at center. And that ball is kicked into West Essex's zone. And it was caught by their goalkeeper. And she'll roll it out just a little bit for the possession of West Essex. $7:10 to go in the first half. All right. Currently, West Essex with the possession in their own zone. West Essex on it right now. Still trying to find a way. Well, the Panthers players got knocked over, and Panthers got the ball position. And here's a free kick for the Panthers. Here's the kick. Off the head, and the Panthers score! Off the free kick and in. The Panthers find a way to connect and will start off with a 1-0 lead. We're going to check that instant replay while the game's going on. For you guys. The Panthers were able to score on that with around 4 minutes. I would say around 5 minutes remaining in the game. We're gonna check up that instant replay for you guys just to show you. We did get the goal on camera, so that's good. Great kick. And the Panthers, yeah, I think it was off the kick. So great goal by the Panthers. Caitlin Ziegler was the one who had that, but West Essex trying to put pressure now that they're down by 1. And shot by West Essex is wide and goes high in the air. And it's caught by Wisner. And Wisner brings it out to center and it goes off the head of one of West Essex's players, but Panthers get possession. Caitlin Ziegler gets that ball picked off. And that ball gets passed away. And we are going to have a whistle. Panthers ball. Ball's thrown in. And it's on the line. And it gets kicked up in the air. And Panthers with possession with Alexandra Ortega. Osmanke at the side. And the ball will trickle wide of the net and out of bounds. Ball is kicked. Attempted towards center, but Panthers keep it in, but West Essex is able to get it back out. West Essex trying to reach that ball, and Zoe Wisner will catch up to it in time and will grab on. And Zoe Wisner kicks it out to center. Panthers defense trying to get it out. Emily Ziegler trying to bring it out, but West Essex brings it back in. But they're going to try for the pass up front, but It doesn't connect, and the Panthers are able to pick that off and bring it out to center, but West Essex brings it in. Off the head. 30 seconds remaining in our first half. Panthers able to grab that possession. Shayla Osmanke. And that ball trickles to the Knights goalkeeper. She'll kick it out to center. 15 seconds remaining. And that will end our first half. And our score after the first half will be 1-0 Panthers, scored on a free kick. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for our intermission. So stay tuned in around 10 minutes. Don't leave the broadcast. We'll be back shortly. Once again, your score after the first half is 1-0 Panthers. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for our second half of the game. 40 minutes to the clock. After your first half, it was 1-0 Panthers, so we'll see if the Panthers can extend this lead as we get ready for our kickoff for our second half. Here we go. Currently at center of the battle for possession, and West Essex is on it. Panthers on it. At front, shot is blocked off the head of a couple West Essex players. They get it out of the center. The ball goes out of bounds. Panthers ball though. And it's thrown back in. Panthers able to get the ball back into West Essex's zone. And that ball will go out of bounds. Panthers getting another free kick. Here goes the free kick. Off the head, and it will go frontwards. And Panthers won't score on that play. Brought back in by the Panthers, and off the head of one of the West Essex players, unable to keep it in, and it will go out. McMahon will bring it back in. McMahon brings it back in. And two players will collide, but they'll get up fine. Ball brought into Pequannock zone partially, but Panthers able to get it out. Alexandra Ortega passes it over. Panthers enter the zone. Ball's taken and brought out to center, but it will go out of bounds. And that ball went out of bounds, but it was West Essex, so they tossed it back in. So West Essex with the ball in the Panthers zone. Ball goes out of bounds again. It will be West Essex's ball still. West Essex still trying on it. Ball's out of bounds again with West Essex in the possession. They'll bring it back in. Panthers were able to kick it out to center. But it goes out of bounds again. At center, Panthers on it still. And that ball is grabbed by the goalkeeper for the Knights. And she tossed it back out. Panthers still on it though. Ball at center. And West Essex on the rush to try to stop Pequannock from scoring, and it will go out of bounds. Riley Dicumber to toss it back in. Ball goes up in the air. And the Knights were able to get out the center. Ball at center. West Essex still putting pressure in Pequannock's zone, trying to get a goal to tie this game up. West Essex with a hard angled shot, it will hit the side of the net. West Essex still on it. Still trying to build some pressure for the Panthers in their defensive territory. That ball went out of bounds again, but West Essex still had with the ball, so they'll throw it back in. And that ball goes out of bounds again. West Essex still with it. Will be a free kick for the Knights. Here's the kick. And it goes on top of the net. So no goal still. Panthers kick it out to center. Panthers still trying to connect. And Wisner kicks that ball at the center, and it finds its way back into the Panthers zone with West Essex on it for the pressure. Ball's out of bounds again. West Essex will maintain possession, and it's tossed back in. Ball's out of bounds again. West Essex with the possession. We currently have an error with our video feed. Just give us a second. We'll fix that. Our feed is back. Apologize for the inconvenience. We have 28:40 and counting. At center, pitcher's still trying to battle for it. And the ball went out of bounds. West Essex still on with the pressure. Pitcher's still on it. .26:15 remaining. And West Essex with the ball, and they're going to bring it back into play. As went out of bounds again. West Essex still going to continue in with the pressure. They bring the ball back in. They will go out to center for a second. And at the sideline, battle for the ball with one of the Panthers players. And it goes out of bounds. Ball currently out of bounds. Panthers this time with the possession. They'll bring it back into play. Currently at center. Panthers trying to score more. And that ball just trickles out of bounds. It will be the Knights' ball. Knights still with it. Out to center. Panthers try to get out of their zone again, but are unable to. West Essex trying to make a move. They'll try to pass it, but Panthers player is able to steal it and bring it into the offensive side. Panthers on it. And so Wisner picks up that ball that nearly just went away from her. Wisner out to bring it to center. Panthers still trying to battle it in their D zone. Panthers trying to get it out, and this time they get out the center. At center. And we nearly had a breakaway, but the whistle was blown. That being on West Essex. Nearly having a scoring chance right at the net up front. And a shot or a free kick goes off a couple heads outward away towards the net. So we won't have a goal. 21-20 remaining. And a shot, it goes really wide. And the goalkeeper for the Knights is not there. Ball's brought back in. Panthers trying to get out of their zone. And Zoe Wisner is able to catch that ball for the Panthers with 20 minutes remaining. As we are halfway now through our second half. Ball goes out of bounds again. And it's tossed back in play. Panthers trying to get it out. West Essex still maintains possession. They'll try to go for the pass, and they will be able to connect it. Ball is brought to right by the net, but it's blocked and kicked out of bounds. Ball's out of bounds again. Excuse me, no, it's not. That's the other ball. The other ball was taken out, and this one was put in. At center. And the Panthers try to enter or steal the ball from the West Essex. Ball's brought back in. West Essex still on it. Panthers able to take the ball back and bring it in. But then West Essex takes it back and they'll defensively play it outwards. It will go past center and into Pequannock zone. Panthers bring it in. And the goalkeeper of the Knights holds on and she'll kick it out. At center once again. And we have a whistle. Will be West Essex ball. West Essex with the kick. The ball goes out of bounds again. West Essex on it. Ball goes out of bounds again with 14:40 remaining. Ball's brought back in. And I believe that shot went over the net. And of course that won't count. West Essex now with the ball as they'll kick it out to center. At center. West Essex trying to enter Pequannock zone, needing a goal for them. Ortega. Alexander Ortega tries to take the shot. It's blocked. That ball stays in bounds. West Essex trying to play it defensively out, and they will get that. Nearly, just as it's blocked to keep it in. Panthers still connected offensively. And we're going to have a shot, and it will go wide. Actually, we'll go through the football goalpost right behind the soccer net, as we are playing on the football field. At center. And it goes out of play. Ball at center. Battle for possession. 11:25 to go. Off the head and back to center. And that ball goes out of bounds again. Currently, defense for West Essex gets it out to center. West Essex will enter Pequannock zone, but it will go out of bounds as they attempt to. Panthers trying to get it out. Panthers are able to keep it 1-0 as Zoe Wisner will bring it out to center. West Essex on it still. And it goes out of bounds. Panthers at center. A run for that ball. It will go out of bounds. And that ball is brought back into play. Rubbing our whistle. Will be West Essex's ball. And Pequannock Panthers will kick that out to West Essex's end as their goalkeeper will kick that out and bring it back to center. The Knights still down by 1, trying to tie this game up. Panthers in the looks for another shutout and to remain undefeated and go up 5-0 with 4 shutouts. Panthers defense trying to reach up, offense trying to reach that ball. We'll have a shot that goes over the net. Panthers trying to make it 2-0. Panthers on it. That ball goes out of bounds again with 6:45 remaining in the second half. Panthers get awarded another free kick. Here's the kick. Off one of the Panthers' heads, it goes out of bounds again. Panthers still on it. Ball stays in bounds still as the defense of West Essex trying to get it out. Still. Do manage to get it further away, but still, Panthers still trying to push. Panthers are able to push and get in. Panthers still trying to make this 2-0 with 4:34 remaining. West Essex trying to rush in, not able to, as it's the ball's at center. And if I just want to mention this, I apologize if I'm not talking that much. I am like really exhausted. I'm probably gonna take a nap after this game, as I had a pretty long day. So sorry for the lack of talking. Trying to do as much as I can with my eyes basically wanting to close. Also been, having a lot of guilty feeling because we had an incident with one of the interviews on the team, so we were unable to do interviews for an unknown amount of time, which really stinks as, we've been doing interviews for a year, and of course, unfortunately, we had an incident where we can't do them now. It wasn't really our fault. We'll see was what the boys soccer team said, but it's all. I just want to publicly address that. We apologize for the video, and of course, our soccer team apologizes for what was said in the video. But for right now, interviews are put on hold for an indefinite amount of time. We hope to return them soon, though. West Essex trying to rush still, and that ball goes out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be a free kick for the Knights. It's a free kick, and it deflects towards the net, but Panthers defense able to keep it from going in the net. Ball goes out of bounds again. Panthers on it. 150 to go. And it's out of bounds again. Panthers get the possession this time. And we're reaching our final minute of our second half. One of the Panthers players goes down on that play. She gets up. And that ball goes out of bounds again. And immediate toss back in as now the Knights are desperate on time as we reach less than a minute remaining. And they're trying to push as much offense as they can as the time continues to run out. Here's the ball. And 20 seconds remaining, and West Essex still not able to score as Pequannock's defense is keeping them from scoring. 10 seconds remaining. And that's it. The Panthers get another shutout and will go 5-0 this season. Panthers are showing a lot for the girls soccer team. Your final score after full time is 1-0, and the Panthers will continue undefeated, going from 4-0-0 to 5-0-0, and will have 4 shutouts. The only one win that was not a shutout was actually a game that we covered, which was the 3-1 victory. But still, this group is really resilient and showing a lot. We look forward to covering more girls' soccer games. Anyways, also for West Essex, they were 2-1-1, and they will fall down to .500 and go to 2-2-1, and that will conclude today's game. So, my name is Kara Kazwazak. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast, and we will see you tomorrow for a road volleyball game, which we'll be covering, and then Saturday will be the football game. We'll be posting all those on our Instagram and stuff, so go check those out. Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Once again, your final score, 1-0 Panthers with the win, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.